What's going on, everybody? This is Deshaun Johnson for DeshaunJohnson.com, and in today's video, what I'm going to briefly talk about in this teacher vlog, this vlog edition for teachers, is state testing really that bad? And I was just sitting up here just thinking about, man, if anything else, I think state testing just really provides some sort of it provides a very simple, very straight to the point, direct end game for what teachers should be accomplishing in their classrooms. For the most part, I get that state testing just drains and sucks the life out of the creativity and possibilities of a classroom. But from my experience teaching, you can actually learn how to work in the parameters of actually, I guess, teaching students how to take the test while also still incorporating various things and creativity into the classroom. Creativity does not have to be lost just because there's state testing involved. One of the things that we have to consider is that we're always going to be doing some form of assessing in our classrooms. May it be in a very kinesthetic, TPR sort of way, on the spot, spontaneity, sort of assessments that it's just gonna happen. Assessing is just part of the actual classroom life cycle. So this whole debate and these talks and conversations about, or I won't even just say that, just this whole paranoia about state testing, I oftentimes think is just very ridiculous. Now does it have to be a necessity? Maybe not necessarily, but it is what it is. I don't even think it's going to change anytime soon. And I think, I understand why it's given more of an uprise to what we see with the private school sector, the charter schools, that sort of thing. But I don't really think, state testing has to be a bad thing. If you learn how to work in the parameters, and me teaching in the state of Texas, for example, okay, me teaching in the state of Texas, if you're in the state of Texas, the students have to take a STAR test. Okay, students have to take the STAR test, and the thing about taking the STAR test is that the kids teachers have a whole list of what's called TEKS, Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills, and within those TEKS is key vocabulary terms that come off as skills, and you have to teach the students those skills within the time frame of that school year. So I don't know, like it provides a very easy framework to go off of, instead of me having to walk in the classroom and try and think, what do the kids need to learn today? What do they need to teach? The state of Texas has provided, I see it as a very simple framework to operate in. Okay, well, within this calendar year, this year at a glance, or what we just shortly call it the YAG. The first part of the school year, where we need to teach how to do, what is it? I'm sorry, I'm thinking off the top of my head right now, but maybe teaching definitions, the vocabulary, context clues. That's what I'm trying to say, context clues. And leading into that, we'll probably teach plot diagramming or teaching, story elements, exposition, rise in action, fall in action, these sorts of things. So what is a climax? All these terminologies are students able to read a story and being able to identify the parts of the story where certain events happen. Are they able to actually accurately label them? I can only speak from being an English teacher because that's my current experience, as well as being a technologies applications teacher. As a technologies applications teacher, certain terminology, them learning proper keyboarding skills, are they learning that? Do they understand the difference between LAN and WAN and internet dialect? Can they properly, search online? Do they understand piracy? So, it gives you a framework. So I don't know. I don't understand where the big paranoia actually comes in at. But anyway, this is just a brief video, nothing too elaborate. I'm not pulling up any stats or that sort of thing to sit up here and try to explain, myself in regarding the whole paranoia with state testing.
Pardon this interruption, Mr. Barnett, will you please come to my office? Mr. Barnett, will you please come to my office? Thank you.
Anyway, that's besides the point. Thanks again for watching. If you have any want to further this conversation even more, you have something to add, you have something to subtract, agree, disagree, please leave it in the comment section below wherever you're watching this video at. Once again, Deshaun Johnson for DeshaunJohnson.com. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. God bless y'all.
If you're a middle school or high school English teacher in need of a high quality reading lesson at the last minute, go to teacherspayteachers.com and search for Last Minute Lessons for ELAR by Deshaun Johnson, and search and shop the ever-growing list of products, last minute lessons that highlight reading and audio lessons from some of your favorite stories. As a matter of fact, you could try one out for free by going here and downloading the sample file on teacherspayteachers.com. Last Minute Lessons Reading Audio Series by Deshaun Johnson. High quality products, reading products at and for your convenience.